Hello ladies and gents, we're going to look at Aave cryptocurrency today, a bit of price analysis as well as some Bitcoin action and what's going on in the market. Is Aave going to sail its way back to $100 or is this more of a dead cat bounce in the market? Will this be sustained or will it be short-lived? We're about to hit $1 billion market capital again and we can see we've got a nice surge in trading volume, up 53% here on the time frame. Another bullish factor for Aave right now is the 87% is currently in circulation of the total max supply, and the V3 is still yet to deploy on the Ethereum mainnet. Retrospectively speaking, we can see that we're down all the way from the $632 all-time high, so we'd definitely put through a 90% correction over here for Aave. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to this channel as well, guys. I will be sticking around through the entire bear markets. One other thing I wanted to show you is the NULP ratio is currently negative, which is the net profit and loss. It's a rare occurrence which typically aligns with attractive return to risk ratios for investors scaling into positions. Quite often, those buyers are the bottom buyers in the hindsight. So these are really, really logical buyers. They're really waiting for that moment which provides a lot of value for them. We can see each time we're in the blue zone, we've got the blue over here, 2019, following the famous 2017 and 2018 bull market. We got blue again in 2020, where we had the COVID-19 crypto crash. And here we're in blue once again, once we had the Terra Luna FUD crash and the 200-week moving average crossover from Bitcoin. So effectively, it looks like a really nice time to start loading up and buying that cryptocurrency. Of course, not financial advice. And if you do want to grab some crypto today, use the link down at the top of my description below. So yeah, that's a really nice indicator right there that we could certainly use. Another one is the CEO of Binance. I mean, okay, it could be a little bit biased that someone who actually owns an exchange is trying to increase transactional volume, but we can see here when Bitcoin is dead, basically it's a good time to buy. So the logic is when they lose hope, that's when the bottom is in. We can see again, it's the same reflection as the tweet we basically just saw. Bitcoin is dead, Bitcoin is dead, Bitcoin is dead. If you buy it now, are you going to get some good returns? And you can even see here, I suppose this is the average value of Bitcoin, or oh no, there you go, the price of Bitcoin on Father's Day. Should probably read, shouldn't I? So interesting actually how every time it's almost been higher, except the 2011, 2012, almost here, 2019, 2020. Interesting. So it makes you think 2023, what's it going to be? Could it just be $20,000? It might just be the same price. We might just be trading at this level for a whole entire year, or it could just be slightly higher. We don't actually know the future, but either way, it's interesting to see the price of Bitcoin right here by year on each Father's Day. So here's the Aave chart at the moment, guys, on the 4-hour time frame. We lost our descending triangle position. We lost the support at $90 the other day, and of course when we had the Terra Luna crash, we put through support of 64, but as Bitcoin did travel through its 200-week moving average, we have lost a lot of support here. And now what I'm eyeing up is a potential double bottom reversal pattern, which could really yield some strong gains and also offer a good entry if you do want to potentially put through a long trade position here. So I'm looking at a 29%-ish increase, or 22% right here, which should take us up through to this resistance here that we're seeing. We flipped obviously this one, $77 back into resistance. We've got the $90 level as resistance as well at the moment. So we're up 22% if we do break out of this double bottom reversal pattern, which could effectively happen. RSI isn't looking too bad. We're not too overheated. We are sitting above the 20-day moving average quite a bit, so a little bit of overextension there, of course, which can be a bit of an intimidating factor because now we need to maintain this momentum. And on the Bollinger Bands, again, we're sitting at the top of the band, so I like to look at these as sort of undervalued, overvalued territories within a short term frame. And right now we're looking a bit euphoric, so we are a little bit in a rush. Usually a nice time to actually grab some crypto is at the bottom of the band. If you've already come through the 20-day moving average, it means maybe the downtrend is slightly over, and then usually come through and retest it. So Bollinger Bands is telling us maybe we can see continuation to the upside, but more likely to see a bit of a retracement back down to lower levels, possibly even $63 here. So there it is, the double bottom reversal pattern. If we get that double bottom go through, we should start seeing Aave climb in price and maybe even tackle the $112 level. Of course, the macro trend is down at the moment. The RSI is coming back up on the daily. We're also looking about 42 on the RSI. What I do personally think will happen is at some point in time we will retrace or retest back to this yellow diagonal resistance. Of course, we just come out of extreme fear, and we are still sitting in extreme fear, but hopefully we can see a pump to the upside soon. The other way to look at it is maybe we don't get that particular trend line targeted, but we do come up to this particular trend line here, which again is just round the corner. We'd be looking at a $76 AVE, where we could see a lot of basically pressure. Maybe the price will get a bit suppressed by the resistance there, as the bears will try to obviously take control once again. So double bottom here for AVE does look good, and this project really likes to trade in these W patterns. As you see, they're all over the place. You've just got to find them. W there, there's W there, you've got W here. Just like Ethereum, really, there's W's all over the place. There's a W here, and sometimes they do lead to rejection. So doesn't mean this W here will see continuation. We could still see rejection down to the $50 level. Lots of volatility. I suppose the best way to look at this right now, guys, is that it's in a cumulative phase where crypto is looking rather undervalued. We can start thinking about which projects to add to the portfolio once again. So it's nice to see a 10% pump here for AVE. Hopefully we can smash back through that $1 billion price level. Bitcoin as well, what's going on? Well, we're going to shove it on the weekly time frame. We're on the logarithmic regression band here, guys. We did get a touchdown to the green line at the top at $17.5K. Of course, last time we came down to these logarithmic regression zones, we're actually in the blue area, and this is where we lose our 200-week or even touch the 200-week moving averages. The interesting thing this time around is the 200-week moving average is actually above the logarithmic regression band, so it's interesting. Maybe this could be the bottom. Maybe this is close to the bottom. Rising wedge on this weekly time frame, or 4 hours, shall I say. We lost support. Found support again at 19.9K. Now we're seeing a bit of continuation to the upside. Some investors think that we're going to at least come back to about the 25K price level, as we can see right here where we've got this diagonal resistance. I would personally expect hitting that 25K level, getting rejected, and then seeing continuation to the downside. I still think $15,000 is very, very possible on this particular occasion. So crypto bubbles, before we go, guys, just a bit of a market overview on the daily time frame. Ethereum is up 3%, Bitcoin is up 3.5%, ADA 5%, DOT 8%. A lot of the projects are green. Still, many are down on the week, but look at Solana, for example, 28% up on that weekly time frame, retargeted that $40 price level. Very, very nice to see. So we've still got a lot of massive market cap projects. How many are actually still over $1 billion? We have exactly 50 projects over $1 billion in market capital. Now, you can't call this a major bear market. It's not really that bad when you zoom out and look 5 to 10 years ago. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Like, comment down below. I will get back to your comments. Leave feedback and suggestions. I will also take anything into consideration. So do say hello. Don't be shy. Make sure you get yourself down into those telegrams as well. The Learn to Trade, as well as the Business 2 community, news and insights. You can stay up to date with the latest market trends. Bye for now. Stay crypto safe.